Crystal.
And Gilbert Buchanan, your small business paramedic. For those of you who are just tuning in to the Business Zone for the first time, the Business Zone is heard every Friday from 3 to 5. And it's on morrismedialive.com. So you can log in to morrismedialive.com and you'll be able to see the show live. This is one of the few visual radio shows that you've got out there. We provide a variety of information. And just so you know what our platform is all about, the Business Zone is a platform where supply diversity come together to meet with entrepreneurship and small businesses to provide resource, information, and opportunities in order to create success. That's what the Business Zone is. We also have platform and opportunity here for small businesses to come on the show and talk about their business, promote their business, as well as letting their customers know what is it that they do, their features, their benefits, their value proposition, and their core competencies. That's what we do on the Business Zone. So, Crystal, who do we have in the studio
wow.
today?
We got two beautiful ladies in the house today. They're going to talk about fitness and business, and they're both very fit.
There we go.
And one of them is Don Strozier. So I have a little history with Don, and I'm sure I'll get to know you, Ayesha. But Don, everyone know I love Zumba, right?
Yeah.
And so I was looking for a Zumba class that fit at the right time based upon my schedule. And at this time, she had a studio called the Aerobic Room. So I went over there, and this is a one ball of energy young lady over here. And so I had been doing Zumba at home. And so then I decided I wanted to see what Zumba was like in the studio. And we had such a fantastic time. But in addition to the fact she has all this energy, she used to be a gymnast. She is just... Fitness is part of who she is, and
she is Superwoman.
She lives it and breathes it, and some people were like, "Oh man, I got to go to the gym." This one over here, no, it ain't got nothing to do with. She revels in going to the gym,
and also she's a radio personality.
She's a radio personality
and TV personality because we were on her show a few months ago, right?
She was. She's at the show. She was on a show called Face Base, and she's that. But I've also been on her radio show, Accelerated. Is it ACL?
Excuse me?
Your radio show is
AcceleratedRadio.net.
And what's the name of your show?
Building the Body You Want.
All right.
Okay. So Don, we be in class, and Don is over there lifting these big weights. In fact, I got a little video if LaRon has it. Did you get the video? So she'd be doing these feats of stuff. I mean, the girl is like a feat.
Wow.
She is too funny. Hilarious.
So this is her leg day, so you know what the rest of her days look like, right? So this audience is Don Strozier.
Thank you. I finally made it to the show.
I know. For 2 years we've been waiting to get her here. And so we are so happy. And you're one of my favorite people. And we're part of the
You know you're one of my favorite people, Crystal. I love this lady.
Yeah. So tell us how you got into the fitness industry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. To be honest with you, I started doing fitness out of my own insecurity of just me.
Okay.
And a friend of mine noticed that I was having some challenges. I'm giving you the short version. And he introduced me to the gym.
Okay.
And it was over. It was over. I walked into the gym. The gym was so amazing for me. I said, I want the world to feel this. I walked into the gym and I felt empowered. I felt vibrant, alive. And I wanted to share that with the world. So I actually started speaking on health and wellness first.
Okay.
So I'm a speaker, and I wanted to inspire people to it's one thing to have issues, but when you have issues, you got to work on them. And working on them and knowing that they're getting better, the process, the journey of working on you can be a great feeling. So I just wanted to meet people where they were and show them what was changing my life. So I started speaking on health and wellness. I was with Les Brown one day at the National Speakers Association. We were trying to find a talk for me that would be different from someone else. up on the screen it said that fitness was a $1 trillion industry. He looked at me. He said, "That's your talk. As a matter of fact, I need you to start training." And the rest was history.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely embrace it with everything you have.
I love to work out. I absolutely love the feeling. You know, it says of those good endorphins. They call it the Kim Kardashian drug. So that's what I go through every day when I step in the gym. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. So when I was at the aerobic room, so there was actually fitness going on.
Yeah.
But my thing, I was there for Zumba.
Yeah.
I was there to dance, and then every time I come in, like, no, we're lifting weights. No, I didn't come for the weight part.
Well, because my background is dancing, I was able to marry the two. So when Zumba came out, I said, "Oh my goodness!" I was able to put my little dance skills along with my excitement for working out, and it was a match made in heaven. But I also knew the importance of picking up the weight. We need to create some nice lean muscle, because the more muscle you have in your body, the more effectively your metabolism will burn. So
Right.
the exercising, the lifting, the resistance training is important, Crystal.
Yeah, I know.
But we had fun, didn't we?
We had a good time.
It's coming back, though. I was going to tell you that later.
Oh, really?
It's on its way.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, cool. Because, I found I had, when she closed the aerobic room, I had to, and she's also a celebrity fitness trainer.
Gosh,
So
it's good.
God is good. So, and she's a comedian. She just doesn't know she is. She's hilarious. I've seen her on stage, but she says that's somebody else's life, not hers. But, so I found another Zumba class out in Inglewood, and I have a very good time. In fact, I'm dancing halftime on the 5th.
Awesome.
For the Clipper game.
All right.
After I
There
leave
you go.
here,
All right.
I'm heading to rehearsal so we can go out there and not be
Awesome.
embarrassed. So that's a good time. And part of that was we used to have a sexy girl dance. So now I got salsa classes that I do on Monday night. And because
All
of the
right.
sexy dance, remember we did the heels?
You're not supposed to tell people I teach Sunday school.
It's all right. It was clean sexy. And so I have
It was, wasn't it?
It's clean sexy. And then I have a burlesque class that I do on Wednesday night. So that's all. Because
Awesome.
I got that.
But I need you to pick some weights up in there. The weights are important.
Okay.
We're getting older to protect our bones from osteoporosis. I need you to lift some weights.
Okay.
All right.
So, Crystal, who else do we have in the
And
studio?
then we have Ayesha Goodall.
Yes.
Goodall.
That's-
And she's also in the wellness part of it. You're a trainer or
I
you're
am a fitness instructor.
Okay. And so you are the creator and co-founder or the founder of Goodall Consulting Services?
Correct, yes.
Okay. And you have a big event, and it's all about, I guess, you empower people to help them elevate their mindset by educating them about how to attract and manifest all they desire in their life, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay, and you're embracing that through health, fitness, and health.
Fitness and nutrition.
Nutrition and wellness.
Yes.
And you have a big event coming up.
Yes, we have a big event, ThriveX 360. So
when is
my
that?
co-founder and we actually met at a networking event.
Okay.
And we actually bartered our businesses. He's a lean canvas innovation coach. So he took my business from like where it is currently and blew it up.
Oh,
so
wow.
literally over the past 6 months, my business went to skyrocket.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that process, how it works? Because I'm
Yeah.
sure there are people out there listening trying to figure out, how do I get into that?
Yes, his name is James Fierce, and they call him the innovation coach. And he uses a method called the lean canvas. It's almost like a business plan on a vision board, but it's written out. And so he takes you from where you currently are to your challenges, to your needs, to actually get your target market and then your future goal. And that's in short. And then he writes it all out. It's like a 3-hour sit down.
Oh, wow.
But he plans it out, and he uses a fine-tooth comb to just like weed out whatever's not serving your business, and then he'll help you like blow your business to the next
That's
level.
fantastic. So like
Yes.
creating a storyboard
Absolutely.
of your business. That's fantastic.
Yeah, so and then he wanted to speak, and I'm a speaker. I also speak about wellness and health. And he had a block, and he was like, maybe you can teach me how to build confidence in speaking. And so we exchanged services, and we got to do our first event on mid-November of last year, and he got to tell his story for the first time, and it was in tears behind it. So that was our first event in November, ThriveX.
Now, was that the event over at the Black Business Women Rock?
No, that was a week before the
okay.
Black Business Women Rock. And literally, I had spoken at other events, but I never gave my own event. Yeah. So it was definitely an experience for me.
Great.
But from that, it attracted so many people wanting us to do another event.
That's excellent.
And I'm just excited now because fast forward to today, we have 14 speakers for this next event.
Wow.
Wow. And so when is this event taking place?
March 24th, 2018. It's an expo / conference.
Okay.
So we collaborated with the city of Inglewood.
Okay.
At the Inglewood Library Auditorium. And then we have the 900 square feet of where we're going to have 20 vendors, we're going to have 5 sponsors, 5 exhibitors, and then we're going to open up the second half to the general public.
Oh,
Now, let me say that this is just their second event, and I had the pleasure of sitting down with the two of them, and they are something to watch. Masterminding, it was just too cute. So they're excited. They have a really great event. I should say we, because I'm a part of it.
Yes, okay.
Have a really great event.
I like the collaboration, and Gilbert and I are very much about collaboration.
Exactly.
As the co-director of Recycling Black Dollars, that is the only way that we as a people are going to grow our businesses to reach a larger impact of people, as opposed to us working in silos. Right. So, and it's very important. So if the health is coming together, the business communities are coming together, the legal and the financial communities are coming together, and then as a whole, we create this ecosystem that revolves around us as a people to increase our awareness and our knowledge and our dollars. Because it's all about money, right? So our communities can't grow if we're not making any money. I was talking to someone last night. I was at a financial seminar. And they were talking about financial literacy, and I was telling them, and they were asking me for my input, and I was like, look, if you don't have any money, who the heck cares about financial literacy?
That's true.
We got to get the people some money, right? I mean, because if I don't have any money, why do I need to be worried about where I'm going to spend it because I don't have none? So if I got some money, now I'm more apt to listen to what I need to do to extend that money to make sure it covers everything and provides for my future, right?
Like they say money isn't everything, but it sure is close to oxygen.
Right up there.
Right up there. It keeps a roof over your head.
It's close to oxygen. I love that.
It determines everything. It determines your quality of life. It determines where your children go to school. It determines everything.
Yeah. Even your peace of mind.
It determines the type of health insurance you have.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
and
true.
I don't really care for HMOs. I can't. I don't really care.
Because it's
all the referral.
Yeah.
No, I have a girlfriend that was diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah.
Stage 3. And you could see she was in pain, but she waited 2.5 months for a referral.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
it was ridiculous. And then luckily it was Hodgkin's lymphoma, because it's curable at any stage. But it's important. You have to have money if you want an HMO to have the ability to go wherever you need to go and not wait on the referral. I think that's important.
Yeah, so you have that PPO. And it also has to do with how you feed yourself, right?
Yeah, that's why we did the event, because it's like we have all these business owners and they're chasing the money and they're also taking care of their clients, but they're not taking care of their bodies.
Right.
So it's where health and wellness marries business.
Right.
And raising the awareness to the business owner to take care of themselves, mind, body, and business.
Right.
Because it's essential. I mean, everywhere I turn, there has been a dozen people close to me over the past 2 years that have just died, just dropped dead.
Yeah, and a lot of them, that's happening. I have
young,
friends,
healthy-looking people.
Right. Yes. I have a friend that plays tennis. I'm loving tennis right now. That's my other thing that I do. And so one of my friends who plays tennis every day has been playing tennis for the last 20, 30 years. He had a heart attack on the court a couple weeks ago. And he had just finished playing. He told one of the other friends, I'm not feeling well. And the guy's like, okay, you're a little sweaty. Put your jacket on. When he stood up to put his jacket on, he had a heart attack.
Wow.
So they thought he was gone.
Wow.
So they were trying to resuscitate him while he was there, and the EMTs came in. So now he's still in the hospital. He didn't die. We thought he had. Mm-hmm. But here's someone that exercised every day.
Wow.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean you're healthy because you exercise.
Right, exactly.
A lot of I had a trainer on my show last week. Looked amazing. And then he started talking about, I don't eat right. I eat everything. I said, what? You working entirely too hard. I have a horrible diet. And he started to say some of the things that he eats. And that's most trainers. A lot of times, we're in shape, but we're in shape by default. Yeah. We're not necessarily healthy from the inside out.
Okay.
Yes. Because we're exercising with our clients, we're doing all the physical things necessary, but we're putting all the bad things in our mouths.
Yeah. Right.
And it's absolutely. I take my food with me every single day. I walk out the door with it.
Wow.
And it saves you a whole lot of money.
It does.
It saves you money, but I think also, and this is where the business. So as a business person, obviously I incorporate the physical, and I know when my body's at a place where if I don't do the dancing, boy, I get up out the bed like, okay, I haven't been to Zumba, I haven't been to this, I haven't done this. My body is just like screaming because it's saying it's time to get up and do something, right? But a lot of us ignore that, or we don't get to that place where your body dictates that you do that.
Yeah.
But I use it as a distressor. Yeah. I mean, because
absolutely,
right, and that's important as a business owner because you're doing, you don't sleep, so and he doesn't have a physical outlet, and so all of that stuff is there, and that's how I de-stress is to work out, doing something that I love to do, and then I am very conscious of eating. But most of our business owners are not, right?
No, right. And for me, I end the night with going to the gym to distress. At 12 o'clock at night, I'm at the gym.
Oh, really?
For me, absolutely.
Wow.
Because even though I'm exercising with my clients or I'm training, it's stressful. It's work.
Yeah, it is.
We're like counselors, right?
Yeah.
We're like the bartender or the hairdresser.
Yeah.
Yes.
We take on our clients.
Right.
And the things that we do to help our clients get success, you wouldn't even believe it. So it's stressful. So at the gym, it's important. Before I go home, I'm at the gym doing cardio or lifting some form of weight to release what I've gone through for the day.
And I always say the coach needs a coach.
Yeah.
That's
true.
Because we're taking on so much of the other person's energy.
Yeah.
That's why I implemented my program to be mind and body.
Right.
Because it takes the proper mindset to not only just work out, like Dawn was saying, but you have to be disciplined enough to take your lunch and prepare,
right.
All that's discipline.
Oh, yeah.
Now, tell us a little bit about your program. I mean, for those of our listeners who are probably just tuning in, don't know anything about Ayesha Goodall, what your program is all. Tell them a little bit about that so they can get a feel for what you do.
Okay, well, Good Zen Consulting is the name of my consulting firm. And what it is I actually provoke the thoughts of a person to be in a more positive space by using the law of attraction and just like depositing very positive energy into them. Most of my clients, they want to look good and feel good. So they go to, well, we're going to die anyway, so I might as well just eat whatever I want to eat. And I'm like, well, that's not a positive way of thinking. Especially when you have kids, and they're depending on you. I have 3 children. Yeah. So with the habits that I create with my children, it starts at home. Because I can't teach someone else what I'm not teaching my children.
Exactly.
Right.
So they know that Mom, Dad, he fed us in and out, but we told him we need salads. So, Mom, can you prepare us salads when we go visit Dad? I said, you want me to meal prep for you? So, what I do is I actually have different programs, www.goodzenconsulting.com. Yeah. I have the mindset fitness programs, and then I have the physical fitness programs. And one of them is Eat Right for Your Blood Type.
Right.
The older we get, our bodies change.
Right.
So that program helped me a lot because the older I got, and I went to an herbalist, he was like, you have to start eating right. And eating right may be based on your blood type.
Right.
If I'm an O positive, I need high protein.
Right.
I'm a component. I did a whole thing on.
See,
on
that's
eating,
good information. That's good information right there.
Let me say, as a trainer myself, you can't train a client. You can't get a client to reach their goals without first focusing on their mind. There's no way.
Right.
There's no way you can create the discipline without first restructuring your
gotta
thoughts.
Build their infrastructure.
There's no way whatsoever.
Yeah.
And most people don't realize that when you eat right, you feel better.
Yeah.
When you eat right, it kind of helps you with your mental stability as well.
Right.
So overall, if you're a great trainer, I was training a lady last week who the trainer she had before me never gave her a diet. As a good trainer, you got to consult your clients. I have a coaching call that I do every Sunday night and Wednesday night. You have to coach your clients. I write my clients' diets as well.
Right.
Otherwise, they're not going to lose their weight.
Exactly.
So as a good trainer, I am training my way out of a job. I'm teaching you everything that I know to get you independently making decisions on your own.
Right.
But you stay with me because you love you love the accountability. You love the camaraderie. You love the friendship.
Right.
So it's important. If your trainer is not giving you a diet, it's really not going to work. You got to diet and mindset, all that has to go hand in hand.
Yes. I agree. I totally agree.
And then the art of visualization, I do fit vision workshops.
Yes.
So I'll do a one-on-one with my clients and have them be specific about their fitness goal. And Dawn, she does this too. And it's so funny because me and Dawn we've been acquainted with each other for like 20 plus years. And we're just now getting, together and collaborating
together.
Because we end up sharing and loving the same thing. So that's what I like about, being able to collaborate with her and having her as our MC
it's gonna be fun.
and our host for the event. But having that vision and creating that clear vision and that definiteness of purpose of what you really want to achieve is so key, because then you get up and you'll look at it every day. And the first thing you need to say in that mirror is, I am enough.
That's
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people don't think that they're enough.
No.
So you have to love your body the way it is now in order to achieve where you want to go.
Absolutely.
Right?
Now, one thing you said that I really love, because that's what Crystal and I, we talk about on the show and we practice. The fact that you said you've known her for so long, but now you just started working with her. Part of the reason why you're just starting to work with her is because you were evaluating, both of you were evaluating each other and looking at the values. Values are important.
Yes.
If you don't know that person's value, then there's no way you're going to get along. You're going to get,
Well, honestly, I didn't know that. Ayesha, I've been training for about, I ain't gonna tell my age, but a long time. I've been in the business a long time. Otherwise, Ayesha and I would have been in business a long time ago. Because I knew we met actually in ACN. And that was back in what? Before 2000? 2000.
21.
I've been training since 2000.
Wow.
I've been training doing nutritional coaching that long. And I said to myself, besides the fitness, she's absolutely amazing. It took me too long to get to know you to actually, because when did you start?
I started training?
Wellness.
2 years. It's been 2 years now. Yes.
Yeah. But God's just been good. Otherwise, she would have been my partner a long time.
Timing. It's all about timing.
It's all about timing, and you come together when you.
And then the law of attraction, you start to attract who you want to be around. You know what I'm saying? You are what you think about.
Right.
You are who you hang around.
So. It draws.
You can attract who you are. Absolutely.
And I think we're in a time now where women are coming together to help uplift each other.
Right.
Dawn and I belong with the Bella Network.
Oh yes.
And that's what we do, is to uplift each other and everyone in our environment or in our tribe, as Alicia says, Alicia Madsen, and to help us grow our businesses, because we all interact, right? We all have something that we can share with one another to help grow our businesses to that place, because I have knowledge that you don't have, and you have knowledge on health and fitness, and now that I've met you and Gilbert and I, we did the same thing. We were circling around each other.
That's true.
It's not necessarily how long you've been doing business, because regardless of how long you're doing business, your business is going to take off based on what you put into it.
Yes.
She's been doing. The last 2 years have been absolutely amazing.
Yes, it has. The thing is when I was a child, my mom was in fitness. Okay. My grandmother was an herbalist. So, I've been doing this all this time.
And you've looked amazing ever since I've known you.
It was organic.
Yes, it was my calling.
Yeah. Right,
so
exactly. So
I'm here. Yes.
When the timing came, right? To be able to come together to do what you need to do. So we're excited for both of you.
Thank you.
And we definitely, however Gilbert and I can help to get you moving to wherever.
Please let us know.
And you look like you have a goal.
Yeah, can you tell them just a couple of things about what they're going to experience at ThriveX, some of the speakers?
Yes. So at ThriveX, I have 14 speakers. Out of the 14 speakers, because it's all wellness, I purposely picked the speakers who are going to bless our stage. And we have an emotional code and body code practitioner. What he does is he taps into your spirit from when you were in your mother's womb to figure out whatever your generational curses were. And he actually cleanses them.
Wow.
He's a spiritual man of God, and he's already done some work on myself and Dawn, because I referred Dawn to her too. And he's actually.
I ain't got no curses. No curses up in here.
We passed down generations and generations of different things that we just kind of were equipped to by our parents. So we have to break the cycle.
Right.
I have some mental health experts as well. I have a couple fitness experts. So the thing is that we're not competing against each other.
Right.
We're aligning ourselves and we're locking arms to help the community. Right. And so we're going to have a yoga expert. We're going to have fitness breakouts. We're going to have real life gaming, which is going to be amazing. So this is a very diverse platform that we're bringing into the city of Inglewood and amongst ourselves as business people. So I'm excited. I'm
really excited. I'm honored to have received a call to ask to be a part of it. It's going to be amazing.
That sounds like a 360-degree approach to this whole thing.
ThriveX 360.
I'm loving it.
It's going to be awesome.
Yes.
And it's the 24th of
March 24th.
Okay, that's a Saturday.
It's an all-day event. It's a Saturday from 9 to 5. So it's going to be expo/conference. Our treat is we have the confidence coach. They call him the Tony Robbins of the UK.
Oh, wow.
He volunteered to come bless our stage as our keynote speaker.
Oh, fantastic.
He's flying all the way. His name is Warren Inspire Ryan. Look him up on Facebook, guys. And he is changing lives across the board.
That's amazing.
We're going to go global, and he's already talking about taking ThriveX to the UK.
Oh, that's fantastic. And Dawn is an amazing MC.
I mean, her spirit. I just said, I know exactly what I want. You're going to be the voice.
I think we're just alike.
I think so.
Her energy is contagious. If you walk out on a stage or in a room with Dawn and just listening to her for a few seconds, if you were in there sad and blue and don't know what to do, I'm telling you, you're going to be all energized. Okay, let's do this.
I can be reserved, but I love energy.
I know you do. I know you do.
And energy is contagious, and because she'll be now, I get to be in the background, really running the back part of the event, and she's going to be the face, the voice, and. Look at her. She's awesome.
So
you guys just saw her up there.
I paid her to say that.
You just saw her up there, boy. I mean, we would be in Zumba class going, okay, look at that. And she just like this. She just goes.
Energizer bunny, right?
She's like an Energizer bunny.
So I'm grateful that we have her. Thank you.
That's great.
And this is a good time because, again, as we're getting older and our bodies, especially as women, our bodies are changing.
Yes.
And things are happening to it that you don't have a clue why.
I'm not getting older.
Yeah. So Dawn's not getting older.
I got a birthday coming up, but I'm not getting older.
But I mean, your things happen to your body all of a sudden. I mean, I had a lactose intolerance some time ago, but I could do certain things.
Yeah.
Now the body's like, forget anything to do with it. Anything to do with dairy. You're done with dairy.
Done with dairy. Finished with dairy.
And then I was like, no, I can't be. So then I go, I'll have this little ice cream. And then I'm like, my body went into, it's like, okay, can't do that. And you'll love this one. It's done with sugar. It's done with candy. Because now it's reacting to that.
That's so pivotal that you say that because your body talks to you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Your body doesn't want the bad stuff because we're made from being natural.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And fruits and vegetables and natural protein. So we have to feed the body what we're made of.
Yeah.
Right.
And all this extra artificial stuff. That's why we have mental challenges. That's why we have, all the disease on top of everything else, right?
Right. So when you start to tune in, and then we can hear you, right? When you guys are talking to us, and we're tuned into what our bodies, and all of a sudden you wake up and you got all this pain, you can't get out of bed. Like, okay, now instead of thinking and I'm about to have a heart attack, I go, what did I eat that I wasn't supposed to eat?
So part of my story is I cannot have anything that's not organic.
Wow.
When I developed mitral valve prolapse, that's when one of your leaflets in your heart doesn't close properly and blood begins to spill out at a very young age. Now, I wasn't born with it. It was developed from the hormones and pesticides in the food.
Okay.
So I came to a choice. I came to there was a fine line. What type of quality of life do I want? Because there was a point where if I progressed to mitral valve regurgitation, I would have had to have valve replacement surgery.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
At 28 years old.
Wow.
And I was at the top of my game at 28. I was training as an A-list actor. I was in New York City living it up. And they're telling me that You know, I was passing out. One of the leaves in your heart's not closing.
Oh,
and
oh, wow.
what is it that you're doing? Eating very healthy. I was a trainer nutrition consultant, being paid very, very, very well to do it. And I had to look. I said, the only thing I wasn't doing was eating fully organic. And I had to clean out everything. So I do fish when I'm mostly. But fish is starting to bother my body. But the chicken, the steak, cannot do it. I can tell one time I was out, the lady said the place was organic. We stopped, we ate it. Wasn't organic. Wasn't organic because my body began to react to that. So yes.
Yeah, and you said something earlier about eating for your blood type. So that's somewhat, and that's the only, and that wasn't a diet. That's changing how you eat, right? And it made sense to me because I'm a type O blood, and so it requires that I do eat meat, protein or heavy because my body needs. And one of the things I had learned was, some people can go for a walk. They can walk and lose weight just like that. My body go, what the heck do you think you're doing? It's just like a waste of time.
Because we walk often, so you need to change it up.
Yeah, so I change it up.
Don't even respond to it.
It didn't respond. And then I thought, okay, well, I was a skier. I skied all the time. So my body is used to that long, like hours of stuff. So that's when I do.
And it's probably used to Zumba. That's why you need to do because that's all you want to do in your body. Saying, I need more.
So that was
you need muscle in your big toe. The more muscle you have in your body, the more effectively your metabolism is going to burn. You need to be creating some lean muscle.
For those of you who are just tuning in, we're here on the Business Zone. We're having a great conversation here. So we're going to go ahead and take a break right now. But what I want to tell you that this show for the month of February is all strong African American minority women on this program.
Yes.
We want to show women who are successful, women who are making it happen. And that's what we've got here today. And we're going to do it throughout the rest of the month. So you're on the Business Zone with
Crystal
and Gilbert Buchanan. Let's take a break.
Hello, meet Larry. Larry is a general contractor. Larry is very good at his craft, but Larry has a very tough time managing his paperwork because he is busy taking care of his clients' needs. Larry just cannot find his important business documents when needed. Larry is also being passed over for bid opportunities from prime contractors because he is perceived as not ready. He doesn't know where his business license, certifications, insurance, and other key corporate documents are located most of the time. Lucy owns an auto body and collision repair shop and has been using a business management and procurement assistance program called Small Biz Pro to keep her business organized, business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. Small Biz Pro is a 3-in-1 cloud-based business management, procurement, and market research assistance system designed to help businesses become business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. It also provides back-office operation solutions for small businesses. Lucy is able to stay ahead of her competitors because she uses Small Biz Pro to manage her business daily. Lucy just clicks on Small Biz Pro from her tablet, mobile phone, laptop, or any internet-accessible device for data retrieval, and she's got it. Lucy introduces Larry to Small Biz Pro, and now Larry is more organized and can now find all of his documents and new bid opportunities in seconds. Larry now saves $120 in labor costs for each missing or misplaced document. Just simply go to your web browser and log into smallbizpro.net and register today for a limited 30-day free trial offer. Services start as low as $1 per day. Let's put the competition out of business. Small Biz Pro. If you stay ready, you don't need to get ready. Register now at smallbizpro.net and begin saving money. Email info@smallbizpro.net or call 626-533-1186.
Each year, the state of California contracts for billions of dollars of goods and services. We as a state can and should leverage our spending power to achieve policy goals that help the people of California. One major policy goal we have is to create jobs and grow our state economy. Promoting the development of small businesses within California is a great way for us to do that, because California's small businesses are the engine of economic growth. 95% of companies in California.
So we're back on the Business Zone with
Crystal.
And Gilbert Buchanan, your small business paramedic. And we got two fantastic guests in our studios today with us. Crystal, who do we have?
We have Don Strozier and Miss Ayesha Goodall.
Goodall.
And they're here sharing all their power. You know, up until a couple years ago, I'm usually not. I have women friends that's very close to me, but I don't know. Again, the synergy, right? Bringing me together with other very powerful women.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling comfortable about being in the company of only women. I've had a problem like, there's only women there now. I ain't interested.
That's too funny.
But now with these two amazing women.
But every now and then I had to tell a friend, like Kim, Dr. Kim. She's the other day. She said, Krista, you didn't come the other day. I said, well, I was thinking another weekend with just women. I wasn't feeling that.
I know, huh?
I feel the same way.
I love them.
You have a boo, so.
Even before that, though, because I just always, I'm an introvert naturally.
Yeah.
And so, like, with a group of women, ever since I was like 16, 17, I wasn't a part of a clique.
Yes.
You know, everybody loved me. I loved everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
So to be a part of a clique and to get all catty and stuff, I'll step away from that.
Right.
But I asked to be around women, if I'm going to be around them, to share like minds.
Yes.
And to be positive.
Yeah.
Right.
And look at what we are.
Right.
So that's what's happening. We've been brought in to those women. And so I feel the same way. But other than that, it's like, I mean, I skied with all men. I played tennis with all men. Like, what? No, whoa, what is this here? But right now, I think women are in an amazing place.
Oh, absolutely.
And we have different issues than our white counterparts and anyone. And us being strong. And I think we had this conversation last week about the issues that are going on in our world, and that make these changes is going to be women that are going to do that because of our nurturing and our caring. And if you have children, you're concerned about the future of your child and how they're going to fit in this world that we live in. And so we bringing our powers together and our uniqueness and our due diligence and consistency and determination.
You know what I'd love to see? I would love to see in the next election, I would like to see a lot more women being elected to office, because I just want to see how that dynamic works. We haven't seen that. We've never seen that.
Oh, you've never seen that.
So I want to see something else.
Right.
I want to see something different.
Yeah.
So, just like we never have a black president before, then we have a black president. We see how that is. So we understand.
Yeah.
I want to see women out there now, because I'm sure that this whole thing is going to be totally different. And, and not to mention that I prefer women clients. I prefer women clients.
Well, you guys asking why?
Tell them why, Crystal. Tell them why.
I'm going to let you have them ask.
Why? Why is that?
Because they pay on time. They listen to me. They follow my direction.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So true.
Unlike the guys, they go, I don't need that. I don't need that.
Ego.
And then 3 months down the road, they go, oh, damn, where's Gilbert? I need him. That's when I jack up my price, because they weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? But women will listen. They will, because women have a lot of things going on. They don't have time to do this, and this. That's why they farm it out. They consult it out to someone else.
Yeah.
You see but guys are too proud. We're too proud to do that. You see what I mean?
Yes.
So that's why women are my perfect
and we
clients.
multitask very well, because we have no choice, because if you have children, you got to figure out how you're going to make their world work in your world, or versus your world working in their world. And if you got a husband or a spouse, you gotta you're like in orbit, right? You're like your own constellation.
Like you have 8 hands.
Yeah, right, exactly. So you're everywhere, right?
And that's why you're not going to waste time doing something that you know you're not very good at. That's not your space. You're not going to do it. Just like with the fitness thing, that's not my space. I'll bring you in and have you guys do it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And women can recognize that quickly. That's what I like about them as clients.
And if you're confident, that's where, if you're confident about yourself, and that's where your health and your wellness becomes paramount, right? You don't have a problem telling people that, look, that's not what I do.
Exactly.
And it's not in my wheelbase. Right. So I'm not going to promise something that I cannot do. Yeah. And we're also very very quick when it looks like it's going
Yes,
that way. It's like, okay, I'm out.
Exactly.
Right? Because you don't have
Resourceful.
time.
Exactly.
One thing I love about one of the organizations that we're all a part of because we're women, and we're women that believe in collaboration, networking, the Bella Network.
Yeah.
One thing I love about that is it's about knowing what other women do, so that when we see these opportunities, we can say, no, that's not my forte, but I know.
Exactly.
I know Crystal, I know I and Ayesha, and this is an expertise. And not be, like you said, in your own way that you can't refer someone.
Right.
So, but the Bella Network is amazing. There's some other networks out there, like Black Businesswomen Rock. Amazing what they're doing there.
Yes.
And there's another one. There's another organization of women that recently.
The boss.
Yes. What's the name of that one?
Because I actually went there. What is it? The boss. She's out of Kamika. She's out of the. What is her name?
And I've heard so many great things about
she's
that
out of
organization.
Chicago,
Well, yes,
And
but they have a chapter here.
Too.
Hey Girlfriend Network.
That's a good one too.
That's good.
Yeah, and it's others. So we're coming together, and then when you look in other nationalities, they're coming together.
Yeah.
I think what you're talking about from a political space, Emily's List is actually, they got about 20,000 women. They were one of the groups that galvanized all the women across the world that did the
that
international walk.
Yeah.
It was millions.
The walk.
The walk.
They did a TED Talk.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so they're the ones behind, and out of that, they got about 20,000 women that are going to run for offices. Because I don't know what's
coming, Gilbert.
Sorry, Gilbert, but I don't know what's wrong with the male population. They have lost that.
We already got mayors. We already have mayors.
Exactly.
Mayor of Compton.
Well, you saw the lady that became the mayor in wasn't Carolina, Charlotte?
Oh, yes.
She's just like, after that happened, they just pushed her right on in their office.
Because look how long we've been tinkering around with this healthcare thing. Can't figure it out.
Right.
Because they're all guys. If it was a woman, I'm telling you. If it was a woman, she would have figured it out, or her group would have figured it out, because women are all about healthcare.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Guys, they don't think they need it.
Right.
Until they're, on the deathbed or something like that.
And then after we nurture our children, then we nurture if our parents get ill, who's usually the one. I mean, I have a few friends that are exceptional that are taking care of their ill mom or dad. But most of the time it's women.
Yes.
Even when we have kids, we're nurturing caregiving our elderly parents, and then we're caregiving our children and caregiving our husbands.
So true.
So we need you guys, because after all of that giving, you don't have a lot left. And I know when I was taking care of my mom when she had cancer, it was like exercise was the only thing, and I couldn't leave. So I had I had a little space. It really was no bigger than my computer board right here. I did weights at that time because it was I could do it in that little bit. I did Zumba in a little space about this big, and then I did my weights and I had my ball. I had like a whole library of video, and I had my own fitness center, right? And that's the only way I survived during that time, because there's so much stress, and that's usually what they say when you go through that. The person giving, the caregiver,
the ones that die first.
They die first, right? Because your health is totally compromised.
I thank God. I lost my niece. My sister lost her daughter last year. Last year, she was home for Thanksgiving. 2 days later, she died.
Oh my!
Wow. So this year, and it took us a whole month to get her in the ground. She died from an asthma attack.
Wow.
Yeah, turned into cardiac arrest, yes. Wow. And actually what happened was the new apartment they moved into, they had behind the wall, there was mildew growing in the wall. So there was mold. So when she was sleeping, she was inhaling. Wow. And she died. She passed away. But this year, pushing my sister through Thanksgiving. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Pushing, it was like death all over again. Then we buried her December 23rd, which was 2 days before her birthday. Her birthday's the 25th. Wow. So we had to push my sister through that, then push her. So Christmas was not Christmas. And then push her through New Year. So it was mentally. So now I'm coaching my sister back into a healthy mental place. Yeah. And I'm trying to get her to, watch TV on the treadmill. She gained so much weight. Watch TV on the treadmill. I'm trying to help her, but just for me to be in a good mental space, be able to hold her up. And when she go to sleep, I was running to the gym.
We've got a caller on the line, so let's go ahead and take that caller. Caller, who are you? Say your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, this is Darnell calling out of Tuscaloosa.
Oh, Darnell, how you doing, sir?
Okay. Crystal, where you find this girl that a unicorn flying around the room.
No, which one? Which one?
Yeah, which one? Which one, Darnell?
The doctor, what's her name?
The doctor?
Well, we got both fitness. They're both in the fitness industry.
The dark skin one.
Oh, the angel over here.
Yeah.
Now, what did you
baby girl.
What was your question?
You gotta be nice to Crystal though.
Oh, I love Crystal. Crystal and I go way back, several years. I absolutely love her. But thank you.
I got a question for Crystal.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. Dawn is the little one, of the one you said that the dark skin one. You want Crystal, me, or Dawn, or Ayesha?
Crystal, the host of the show.
Oh, okay. Here I am.
But, yeah, doctor, you got to work on Crystal a little bit. I believe in her, too.
Okay.
I'm working on Crystal. She's actually doing extremely well. Sometimes just sustaining is great. She has a lot on her plate. She's not gaining any weight. Her skin looks amazing. She's consistent.
You gotta get with it.
What did you say?
He wants you to get with it.
Resist it, though. You got to get with it.
Are we back to the weights again? Is that what we back to?
I'm going to work on it.
You're going to be a winner. I'm telling you.
I'm going to work on it.
Okay, well, Don's going to work on me and get me back with the weights. There you go. Is that okay?
But we got to get her credit. She's doing.
That's what I'm telling you. You got to get with her.
I am. I'm going to get with her.
Too cute.
Thanks, Darnell. I appreciate it.
I got a question for Crystal.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Crystal, I want to see Morris Media win so bad because it's a platform where different genres and stuff.
Yeah.
But do you know anything about the media that can help poetess get her platform to different platforms so more people can tune in and watch? Do you know anything about that?
Well, actually, I think it's a matter of us all sharing, and that's the one area. I think she has an amazing platform of shows here, and I think if we all I think there's like 20 of them, I think, shows. If we all shared our content, that would be a way of growing so that we are each sharing in watching, because all the shows that's here on the platform at the Morris Media are amazing. But again, we're operating in silos, and then those of you that are listening to us and spread
the word.
Spread the word. So if you go to Morris Media Studios, you'll find all the shows that are there, and then we do our own marketing, the BusinessZone, and I share in, and we're always tagging in Morris Media, because now Don is an expert at this hashtag stuff. I'm still growing with the Twitter. I'm not quite. Facebook I got down, man. But then Facebook is changing. Yeah. What do you call them? The algorithm. So that's going to change how we do. Now, I actually found a platform called the Mighty Network, and that you can create your own network and then share a whole platform, not just your show, but your articles, everything about you, your social media connections, all in one platform. So I've talked to Felicia on how we can continue to grow. She's going to have an open house soon, so we're all going to be part of that. We're reaching out to the community. I drag everybody that I can get to come over here and have a podcast. There's some amazing people with amazing stories and amazing contacts and outreach. And if we're all here together, working together, then we can grow everybody's business.
Yeah, sounds great. Did I answer your question, Darnell?
Somewhat, but I was asking her, can she help poet? Because I know poet she kind of old school.
Oh,
with her.
Okay.
I was saying, like, she needs somebody that can help spread it through the social networking.
Yeah.
Right. I understand that.
Yeah, she and I've talked about it, and we're going to work on some stuff, and
it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's
Absolutely.
coming.
Right, because what she's doing is it's a pioneer thing. Ain't nobody else doing what she's doing.
That's true.
And that's why we are here to help her grow, because you're absolutely right. She wants to develop a Black Talk radio show, station, a community that we're here to disseminate the information that our people need, and we are 100% behind it.
Yeah.
It's just like Oprah. Nobody knew what she was doing when she was bringing in world-renowned people. At the beginning, it looked funny to everybody.
Yeah.
And that's what I kind of see. The platforms, nobody. She even had a cop show. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, and Ride Along. Yeah, Ride Along is a pretty.
I'm like, what's going? You get what I'm saying? Like nobody else offering the platform for everybody to speak.
Right.
To bring in the world-renowned people for it to make sense for it to reach to the masses.
I
or
think
to even reach to the.
I think you're on to something there, Darnell. We definitely are supporting her, and we're going to reach out to different types of entities to see if we can elevate her to the next level. So we're working on it, definitely.
Okay, I definitely appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it. And I want you to listen every week, okay? Keep listening every week to our shows and help spreading the word to your friends, too.
Okay, y'all be good.
All right,
All
man.
right,
Thanks,
thank you,
Darnell.
Darnell.
So we have 11 minutes left on the show. What do you ladies want to share with the audience out there that they need to know that they don't already know?
Tell them about ThriveX today. How they get the tickets at $49.
So the thing is that we have tickets. The ticket sales are on pre-early bird special for $49. Find us on Eventbrite, ThriveX 360. Eventbrite, and after Monday they go to the early bird special, which is $75, and then we also have the regular price tickets at $119. You're going to get so much at this event, like so much at this event. It's invaluable. So just the things and the people that you're going to meet, the exposure to the Inglewood area. This has never touched Inglewood, and Inglewood's growing, right?
It is.
And so I'm just excited for that. I really advise you to invite a friend. Even if you come for a part of the event, come to the expo. Just experience it. And we're going to have a lot of like radio and video and signage at this event that you want to be a part of it because this is going global, guys.
Yeah.
It's going
I missed
global.
the first event. Let me say, I was doing a speaking engagement, so I missed the first event. But I got word of how great it was. And the quality of speakers that were there and the networking that took place. You don't want to miss it. Get your tickets now. I may even do some comedy. Y'all just... I'm just joking.
She gonna do comedy. Watch out now.
I'm just joking.
Hey, she's a host.
Funny.
Captivate the audience. Okay?
But you want to be there. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I see the work that they're putting in. It blows me away. Second event, but it's going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Yes, and it is. I mean, the confidence coach, he himself is an energy that's beyond measure. He actually has started a movement in the UK where he took a group of 25 people and he started a love movement.
Wow.
And the love movement was he would just send the people out in the street and you just go hug a stranger.
Wow.
Because just right now we're in a paradigm shift. Everybody is suffering from something. And so love is needed. Love is definitely needed. And with that being said, I'm going to start a body love challenge, love your body challenge for starting on the 10th of February. It's a 21-day challenge, ladies. Ladies. Okay, love your body. You got to love yourself first in order to love those around you. Right? True. It starts here. So just stay tuned. Watch me on Facebook, Ayesha Goodall, Ayesha R. Goodall. I am also on Instagram as Goodall A. And my business page is Goods in Consulting. So you can find me on those platforms and also LinkedIn. I'm Ayesha R. Goodall. So I'm excited. Get your tickets.
Loving that.
Unicorn, how do we find you?
You can find me tomorrow. You can actually find me speaking at the Young Men of Color Conference. I am so excited about that. I spoke at the Young Women of Color Conference last year. Tomorrow's Young Men of Color Conference is going to be absolutely amazing with West Hall and what is the name of the show? West Hall and You Are the Money radio show. So you want to be there. Dr. Brenda Manuel will be there. It's going to be over at UCLA. So it's going to be an amazing event. So you can find me there. But you can also look for me on all social platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn as Dawn Strozier, DAWNSTROZIER.
And periodically you see her doing some kind of fitness, picking up 3,000 pound weight.
So my website launches in a few weeks. My website will launch, and there's some great products and services that you guys can stay tuned for it. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. So,
And Crystal, what do you want to share with the audience?
let's see. We have a breakfast mixer, Recycling Black Dollars, next Tuesday. No, the 13th, February 13th. We have a breakfast mixer at Denny's Restaurant at 3740 Crenshaw Boulevard. And we are celebrating Recycling Black Dollars, Black History Month. So come out there. Crenshaw Yoga and Dance.
Tell them who's going to be there at that event.
Oh, actually, we have a culmination of people that are honoring those in our community that have gone on to the glory. Yep. And so we're going to be, so just come on out. And we're also, our new resource guide is hot off the press. Will be available for purchase at the meeting. And let's see what else we got going on. Crenshaw Yoga and Dance, we are having, for those ladies that don't happen to have a man, we're having a Valentine's wine and sip and cheese burlesque showcase.
That's what I'm talking about.
So that is going to be, let me get the date for you. It's going to be a lot of fun. So you can come out.
Is it in February?
It is in February. You can
Probably
come out
before Valentine's, right?
It's actually going to be on the 10th. It's a Saturday.
Yeah.
It starts at 6:00. So come out and you can shake and find your inner sexiness and be your and as you say, love yourself. It's a lot of fun. We'll have boas and sparkly bustiers and all that kind of stuff. And then we're also having on I think it's on the 11th, we're having a social. So come out and get your salsa on.
That's on the 11th.
On the 11th of which is a Sunday afternoon, and the burlesque is on the 10th. Now I'm going to tell you guys something about when I first started doing the burlesque. Like, oh Lord, I got to find that sexy because I'm so business like. Now
I've seen you. It's sexy.
Yeah. Now I throw off my bow over here and throw this off over there. Like, all right, I'm into this.
She would come dressed for the part when we were doing our sexy dance night. Dressed for the part.
And our high heels on.
That's so funny.
So my girlfriend's like, okay, so when is pole dancing next?
No, that's a whole different
That's another. So I like this part. So that's what's good. And then there is such a host of Black history events all throughout the community. Lamert Park has them, so check out the Lamert Park Beat. Check out the LA Sentinel. It has all the events that's going on. So make sure you are honoring and honoring our history and our ancestors by knowing our history. And so celebrate with them. Make sure you show up. Recycle those Black dollars back into our community. Make sure you go to ThriveX so that you can get your mind, body, and soul in place. Make sure you register for the Mastermind Minority Certification Mastermind group that is on February 22nd, and it's going to be hosted at the Los Angeles Urban League.
And it starts at what time?
And it starts at 4 to 6 o'clock. So come on out. I believe Vermont Slauson, they're having so check their website, Vermont Slauson Economic Development Center. They're having their Black History event. The Crusaders are having theirs. So every one of us out here are doing something to honor our people. So be proud of who you are. Don't apologize for who you are. Your ancestors require you to be proud of who you are. So get to know who you are, and knowledge is power, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Any parting words from our health gurus here? Anybody?
I think we've said enough.
You said enough? Okay. So take care of your health.
Take care of your health.
Absolutely.
Well, as you know, you're on the Business Zone, and we're aired every Friday from 3 to 5, Crystal and I, and we provide information for small businesses to get you business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. We're advocates. We're not just consultants. We're advocate for you. That means we're always in your corner, providing you with opportunities and resources to get you to grow your business. So with that being said, tune into the Business Zone every Friday from 3 to 5 on MorrisMediaLive.com. And it's been a great week.
It has.
It's been a great week, and we're going to tune out right now, and just want to let you know, continuing to be that small biz pro that we think you are, and like my producer say, I'm a businessman and I'm a entrepreneur.
LaRon, can you show the video with the
I'm
kids?
a businessman. Yes, I'm an entrepreneur.
Oh, he can sing a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's our intro song. So he's going to show a video. You guys have to check this out for our last little 2 minutes of these children. Do you have it? Okay.
Tune in.
This is CNN Breaking News.
Black excellence is an all-time high. With me to talk about it is Bacardi Sanders, April Ryan, Simone Sanders, and Angela White. Angela, all-time high.
Of course it's at an all-time high. Black votes consistently go high.
Give me some examples.
Dawn, we don't have enough time. Serena Williams won the Australian Open.
Wow, she was 8 weeks pregnant.
And don't forget, black women saved Alabama.
98%.
And Uber shut out the boat. We got Issa, Ava, Lena, Oprah, and so many more.
We got some black man magic too. Dapper Dan, a trailblazer in fashion, officially partnered with Gucci and opened up a Gucci store in Harlem. Rich Dennis, the brothers sold Shea Moisture, then made sure they established a fund to support black women, then bought Essence magazine, making it 100% black owned again.
We made history in elections in Alabama, Virginia, and North Carolina.
Atlanta got a mayor named Keisha.
Hey Keisha.
Oh, Angela.
Don't forget, we have the Black Panther movie coming out on February 16th, and it's already breaking records with pre-sales. And we have Ava's A Wrinkle in Time coming out on March 9th.
Wait, did we forget to talk about how Hidden Figures, Girls Trip, and Get Out shattered records? Listen, black folks have always been dope and always will be dope.
Ain't nothing fake about that news. There you have it. Black excellence have an all-time high. Happy Black Issue Month.
As a small biz pro, I saw we roll, using procurement, program, and control. As a small biz pro, I saw we grow, using procurement, program, and control. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my business plan? Just review the pages of my marketing plan. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my business plan? Just review the pages of my marketing plan. Got my capability statement, yes, I'm ready to go. Got my balance sheet, my P&L, my statement of cash flow. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, yeah. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my business plan? Just review the pages of my marketing plan. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my business plan?